Hi, I'm Al Caudullo, and these are Tales from the 3D Road. I've been creating 3D for close to 30 years now, and I've been in the media business longer than that. I started these tales a long time ago and decided it was a good time to start them back up again. These will be a combination of tips, tricks, and useful information that will help you with your VR video creation. I'm going to start this off with my Canon R5C with the RF 5.2mm dual fisheye lens and show you which monitor I use and how I selected it. Now, the R5C is not my first Canon camera. When the dual fisheye lens came out, Canon Thailand was gracious enough to loan me not only the lens, but an R5 camera to test it out. Unfortunately, the R5 did not hold up very well in the heat of Thailand. It overheated a lot in both videos and stills. Now, Canon has come up with a fix for that since that time, kind of. But when the R5C became available, my decision was set. So with my R5C firmly in hand, I went about exploring its capabilities. This is an amazing professional VR 180 camera combo, but it's certainly not for everyone. The camera body is not cheap, and neither is the dual fisheye lens that you need to create the 3D VR 180 images. In another video, I'll go into everything that you need to get started with this camera and to make professional quality VR 180 images with it. While I absolutely love this camera, it's not perfect. There are some things about it that I wish were different. But since it's come out, Canon has been doing a fantastic job of fixing many of these things and giving us some improvements via the firmware upgrades. But I have to tell you that one of the things I'm not crazy about is squeezing the two fisheye images onto a small LCD screen on the back of the camera. You can switch between seeing the right image or the left image in isolation and even zoom in, but it's still not ideal in many instances in the field. So with both the R5 and the R5C, I tested the Atomos Ninja 5 Plus and the Shogun. They both made excellent monitors, giving me a good-sized screen to work with. The Ninja 5 Plus did have a slight edge in that you could connect it via the HDMI out from the camera to the monitor recorder and be able to record in ProRes 8K, but with a sacrifice, taking it down to 30 frames per second. The nice big screen on the Shogun was wonderful, but without being able to record at 8K at any speed, I found it to just be an oversized monitor. Also, using RAW LT allows you to record 8K at 60 frames per second internally. It's a well-accepted fact that 60 frames per second creates a much smoother, more watchable image in a VR headset. It's not only for fast-moving objects, but also with static objects. It's just smoother, silkier, and the results are easy to see, and it avoids a lot of motion sickness. The other side of the coin is that I personally think Canon RAW LT with its 12-bit color sampling is a huge advantage over ProRes with only 10-bit color sampling. This chart shows you the differences between 8-bit, 10-bit, and 12-bit. And you can see how much wider spectrum of colors that are available to you with 12-bit color sampling. The Canon RAW also enables between 12 to 15 stops of dynamic range, again, giving you superior image quality. I'll get more into the Canon color, space, and dynamic range and how to maximize their use in another video. Back to my monitor problem. It still left me wanting a lightweight, adjustable, but good enough size monitor so that I could see details much better than with the 3.5-inch LCD built into the camera. The R5C is extremely versatile and allows you to create custom button setups to control the features. So it was an easy task to separate being able to zoom in on the LCD screen or on the HDMI output screen by adjusting the custom button assignment. But I still had to find a good HDMI monitor. The search was on. How do I find a good, reliable monitor with good features and the right size? The first thing I came up with, and I still use in certain situations, is my VR headset. It's actually a very simple process to take the HDMI out from the camera and using an HDMI to USB-C converter, plug it into your headset. Unfortunately, the one thing that I needed to make this the perfect setup was to have an app that could either look at both fisheye images, one fisheye image, or be able to see in 3D. The most cost-affordable and easiest setup I found was an app simply called USB Camera. Here's a look at how it works with my R5C. As you can see, initially we see both fisheye images together, or with the touch of one of the custom designated buttons on the R5C, I can look at either one of the individual fisheye images and I can zoom into that image. In addition, with the image being isolated in your VR headset, it makes it a great tool for outdoor shooting in bright light. Add to that the fact of being able to switch back and forth between pass-through and the app by just double tapping on the side, and you're doing great when you're shooting. I still do use it in certain outdoor situations, but the one drawback is I can't view the image in 3D. After more searching, I found what it was I was looking for, which is the OC T5 Plus 5.5-inch monitor. It's lightweight, it uses either a Canon battery or a Sony FP battery, or there's a USB that you can connect to an external power pack. It's feature rich, it gives you everything you could possibly want, including 1000 nits of daylight viewable brightness with a contrast ratio of 1000 to 1, waveform, vector scope, false color. It even gives you a 2x and 4x zoom with the joystick, and you can pan using the joystick to check the areas that you want to check. There's a whole bunch of other features, and it's a really cool tilt arm that makes it easy to position for just the right way if you want to use it. And at a price of less than $150, it's a fantastic value. An added bonus is that when it's in native dual fisheye view, you can pick up any Google Cardboard, slip it in front of the monitor, and you immediately have a way to check your 3D in your image. It fits perfectly. I have to say that this is now my favorite way to go. It can either sit on the camera, as you saw I had it here, like this, or you can attach it onto the camera using the tilt arm that comes with it. Of course, the reason we want this camera away from the tripod, the way that I have it on this arm, I actually bring it out even further, about like this, is so that when I'm looking at my image, I've got this leg separated with the V in the front, which is unusual. Normally you put the straight leg in front and the two legs in the V position in the back, which is where you stand. But getting rid of that one big leg in the center is kind of a time waster. Whereas if you use this, you won't see the feet. So that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this. If you're interested and you'd like to help me out a little bit, all of the items I've talked about in this video will be listed with my affiliate links. It doesn't cost you any more money, but it does give me a bit of a commission for promoting their product and helps me keep making videos. Now, none of these companies, by the way, have paid me to promote their product. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this. Leave a comment below, click like and subscribe, and have a great time creating your own tales from the 3D road. Oh, and don't forget, watch my premium channel videos on DOVR.
Here we go again.